Nintendo just randomly dropped a brand new game on iPhones and Android. Now, this was actually announced a couple of weeks ago out of nowhere, but yep, it's finally out. And this is the WarioWare-like micro game where you pretty much use your own photos in your camera to play micro games. So I ultimately decided to give it a try, just in case you guys don't want to, and you guys can just watch the video and check out all my insane photos. Hopefully they're not too crazy. So as soon as you boot up the game, it will give you a quick demo. It'll take like 10 photos randomly from your photo gallery and use them for 3 mini games. Yeah, you only get 3 mini games in the free demo version, which is kind of insane. I mean, they could have at least gave you one level, which is a pack of 10 mini games, but nope, you have to pay. But thankfully, it's not an ongoing payment. It's a one-time payment for each pack, and there's 2 packs. The first pack is $7.99 and comes with 50 mini games that you can replay as much as you want. And the second pack is $5.99 with 30 mini games. I'm sure they're going to be adding extra packs in the future, which is actually pretty cool. And I don't really mind the purchase since it's pretty much a one-time purchase for each pack of mini games. But if you want, you can literally just take new photos right away and use them, or you can let the game search your entire photo gallery, which gives you some pretty insane images that you may not even remember you took. And it's strange because a lot of the photos, I was like, I don't even know who these people are. And then you get to click into the mini games at the end of each round and see what the photos are from. And surprisingly, they're all photos that you took, but sometimes it pulls images from background people in those photos, which is kind of insane. Could you imagine being in the background of someone's picture 5 years ago and now you popped up in one of their mini games on their phone today? Like, what? Now, it states that it only scans your photos and uses the ones with pure faces showing, but that's definitely not the case, because here I used a random wide shot photo of my dog pooping. But I don't know if I was just getting extremely lucky with the pictures that the game was pulling from, but I also felt like it was pulling specific pictures of certain types of people that match certain scenes. Like, there was one where you had to break apart Russian dolls, and it was literally putting like little kids or smaller children towards the end, like my nieces and nephews, as the smaller dolls compared to the bigger ones, which were grown-ups. And I don't know if the system can actually tell, because if so, that's insane. So I tried it again, and it didn't really necessarily seem to be the case. It just threw some random photos with the other Russian dolls, and we all jumped out of Medea. But the system that it uses to pull these pictures from is actually pretty neat. I mean, it'll just use some basic photos of something that you took in nature, or maybe your pet, or something in your house, and use it as maybe a card matching game instead of a photo face using one. So it's going to use a large chunk of your photos, so make sure you ain't got any crazy photos if you give somebody this game to play on your phone. Because when I say almost every photo, it uses almost every photo. It was using memes I didn't even remember I had. Now, I have a lot of photos, around 7,000 to be exact, so this took a while for it to load them all. I mean, it took about at least 2 to 3 hours. Now, each pack goes up to 10 different stages, and each stage has a preset 10 mini games for you to play, but it will always use a random grouping of pictures each time. So, in a way, it makes the mini games feel fresh, even if you end up playing some of the same ones over and over again. It's always a delight to see what in the world's gonna pop up this time. And these are just photos that I've already taken. If I wanted to, I could screenshot a bunch of Nintendo characters or famous people, or just, you know, take pictures of people around me and have new ones, where this can just continuously be a fun, replayable game that you pick up every now and then. If you're out somewhere, you can just start playing through pictures that you have in your gallery or taking new ones. Don't just randomly take pictures of random people. That's probably illegal. But man, I actually got a good laugh out of some of these. Like, some of them even use my dog's face. And as someone that's been too lazy to delete many photos from my past, it's actually funny to just see some of them pop up that I forgot I even had. But honestly, for the price, I think it's pretty fun. And it has a lot of replay value with the different pictures that you can take. And I don't actually mind making that purchase for a one-time amount of endless fun. Like, I'm sure you're going to see people post some insane stuff online, but with 20 stages for each pack and the possibility of 100%ing each stage by not missing a single minigame or messing up, plus there's some extras you can do. For instance, there's a category that's just a mixture of, I think, both Volume 1 and Volume 2. There's Snap and Play. Like I said, you can just take pictures immediately and play. You can play individual games or look at all the photos that you've taken so far. I don't know how long the play history goes to. Is it forever? Is it just for a certain amount? You can play a random 10 games, or you can do Today's Fortune, which allows you to use your in-game coins that you get for completing mini games in order to spend 300 at a machine of a random face. This is my grandpa's. This is extremely WarioWare coded, where it's a bunch of random images that it'll generate with your photos for no reason, and it'll just give you a fortune with it. These are just funny images that you can save in a gallery, but yeah, it just gives you something else to spend your coins on. But as far as the minigame quality, it's actually better than I thought it would be. Some of these minigames are kind of tough, and when you get to like level 3 and it starts really moving, it's very similar to WarioWare. In fact, this entire game is literally WarioWare down to the T. It's just missing Wario himself. I mean, these minigames, they have the same timer, the same hearts, the same type of, intro and music before you enter a minigame, and the minigames have the same just goofy ridiculousness that you would get in a WarioWare game. But I recorded a lot of gameplay, so I'm just going to play a lot of these minigames for you in case you just don't want to purchase the game still, or you just want to watch them, so enjoy. So honestly, as a huge WarioWare fan, I really like this, and I thought it was a cute little game to have on your phone. This is exactly something I felt like Nintendo should have done as soon as they announced that they were going to have mobile games. This is the type of stuff where you're just sitting in line somewhere or waiting for somebody in your car and you're just pulling your phone out, playing random mini games with photos in your phone. It's super easy, it's quick to pick up and play. It's perfect, honestly, as far as a mobile game goes. There's not much more I think you could need. Now, how much fun you're going to have is probably completely reliant on your camera roll, and also if they keep adding more minigame packs in the future, but so far, I'm a big fan. But let me know if you download Pictonico or if you purchased the game at all, and are you enjoying it? Are you planning on getting it, or maybe not? Has this video influenced you one way or the other? Let me know down below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe before you head out, and I hope you all have a blessed day. See you guys.